Good evening, Zelda fans. Welcome to another evening of Rookie Rumble 2. Tonight we've got Califax versus Tabby Orange. And here in the booth, I am Pedantic Potato. Also with me, the Gob one. And on tracking, we have PDX Rex. Gob, are you excited for this one?
Absolutely. It could not be more excited.
You know, I looked at the bracket, and this should be the closest game, according to the bracket, because this is the first game between Califax and Tabby, and they are ranked number 16 and number 17. Could not be closer.
Ooh, so we're sitting smack dab in the middle of the brackets. That's what I love to see.
And we have released the runners, and we should see them starting in, as you can see, 10 seconds. So we'll find out shortly. Where do they start? Looks like on the west side of the map.
Yeah, not the greatest starting spot, but there are worse.
First thing they encounter is an attempt to take their money, but you know that's good when you have no money and they take all your money. You didn't lose anything.
Nothing feels better than hitting a door repair with 0 rupees.
All right, now it looks like Tabby's going to go left. Califax is going to go right. I think I saw there our blue ring was 235 rupees and a key from that shop at least was 105, so cheaper than usual blue ring, but more expensive than usual key. Was that a 54 large secret?
I missed it. I hope not.
Look how much money Tabby has. It was 54.
That's rough.
That is very rough. That cheap blue ring, I mean, 3 times 54 is still far short of that blue ring if they want that. They might not even buy a candle.
Yeah, at that point you're hoping for the medium and small secrets to bail you out, but they're going to need to do a lot of heavy lifting.
So far, it looks like we're just finding a bunch of shops. I haven't found any real items we want yet. Looks like they're both taking the same route, though, heading up through the graveyard. Oh no, and Tabby now has lost a good portion of that 54.
Ooh, is that a 21 door repair? That's also pretty rough.
Yeah, this seat is not looking friendly so far. And
Find your favorite rope broom and mark it down because you're gonna need it. It looks like.
Looks like Tabby found level 4 up in one of the Armo spots. Yeah, I guess, nope, attempt to pirouette the room did not work.
The seed rolled by our lovely tracker, PDX Rex. If you didn't know, the PDX stands for Pretty Dang Extra Special. Just wanted to put that out there.
Oh no, now Tabby found another door repair and is down to 12 rupees. This is a poverty seat, all right.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I don't even think maximum big and or medium and small secrets can save you at this point.
Well, maybe we'll get a really nice Armos item and it'll make up for everything.
One can dream, but you and I both know it's going to be a hard container.
You know, that meat was expensive too. It was like, what was that 114? 117, thank you, Rex. Wow.
There should be cheaper meat out there somewhere, but let's hope we don't need it at all, but...
I mean, heck, it'd be nice just having a candle or a heart container or a sword or anything at this point. Yeah, this side of the map is just so far nothing good.
Califax going all the way up to the Death Mountain. It's kind of a big gamble because this is one of the last spots you usually check for your sword. If it's here, that's big. Oh, sad.
And unfortunately, just a potion spot.
Well, hey, there's at least the minimum price candle. That's all right. Arrows at 70 isn't too awful.
You know that if I was Tabby, I might just reset the game right now.
I was thinking the exact same thing. You found pretty much nothing. You know the big secret's going to get you the candle. And saved you from taking a take any candle.
Yeah, I think that's the right play, because all the money was... Yeah.
The only thing of consequence we found was level 4, which obviously doesn't require any items to get into.
Now Califax finding the same thing. Now, I don't think Califax picked up that big secret, though. So Califax has not lost any money. And that's just...
Yeah, it doesn't look like it yet.
Hey, there we go. In the desert is the take any, and Tabby is picking up a candle.
Alright, so on the board with some small offense, but nice place to pick it up because now you can just round the corner and start burning away.
Yeah, my hope always when I pick up that candle is it's going to immediately lead me to some other take any's. I'll pick up some hearts, and then that will lead me to have enough hearts to pick up the white sword item, which in the Rookie Rumble flags is the white sword.
Exactly. Although, yeah, a lot of runners will still prioritize the sword. I guess it's the smart play. If it was me, I would obviously go burn those bushes, but I think it's probably the proper play to continue to look for your sword here. Ooh, that's a tough death for Califax on the far side of the world. Not easy to get back here.
You know, if Califax had a candle at this point, wouldn't be a big deal because you could burn your way back across. Oh, looks like our Armos item is just a heart container, which, to try to get the white sword, is very nice, so not the worst thing.
Yeah, I said it like it was a bad thing, but it's really not. With the white sword item being the white sword, I actually love an Armos heart item.
Looks like that medium secret was 37, so bigger than average, but again, I don't know if that's going to make up for how small the big secrets are. And Tabby found level 6.
Time to dig for some keys. Or get immediately ladder blocked and 2 key doors. How about that?
Hope Califax is making his way to the same area where that taken he was. Hopefully he'll be able to pick that up this time.
Ooh, that's a good hint. Digdogger gazes with the wand. What level is Digdogger gazes? Is that 5?
Let me check my decoder. That is 5.
That is not too shabby of a hint to find in level 6.
You know, an early wand would be very nice, but again, we don't yet know where level 5 is, whether that's going to be accessible or not. Well, there's some hints, but with no money, you can't buy them.
And they're all expensive too. 31 the lowest, I think 51 and 49. Yeah, this is looking like... Oh, there's the white sword hint. Very nice.
I missed it. What did it tell us?
It was along the coast, so it's either going to be bombed in, or I think it could be raft blocked with that hint as well.
Oh, that would be not fun at all. Oh, hey, there's the any roads.
Yeah, here's what you hope to find early, and you're just praying that you have one by start. That one's way up in DM. That one is gross.
Well, we know it's not the raft spot.
There we go. That's actually good information. Yeah, so we should have access to the white sword. Now the question is just how many hearts is it going to take to pick up?
Yeah, I mean, it might be nice and only be 4. Okay, well, there's level 9, so that's...
So I believe that means one of the 3 bomb spots should hold our white sword. Nobody picked up bombs yet, but
the coast goes all the way up into the upper right, too.
Oh, that's right. I always forget about those little spots up there.
But, I mean, it's a horse apiece. We got 3 up there and 3 bomb spots along the south. Could be either.
Yeah, one's a bomb spot, I think, up there, too, right? So, still bombs might be key here.
You're right.
I missed what was on the raft. Was that the any key?
Oh, I didn't. Well, we got our tracker, PDX Rex, who's going to tell us what that is.
We'll have to put our trust in Rex, which is always a interesting proposition. But he does say it is the any key, so we're probably not going to get that anytime soon.
I believe he's calling it the animal key because that's what one of the instruction manuals calls it.
The animal key? Alright, that's too hard for my mouth to say, so I'm going to say any key. I mean, we call it something else in the Z1R racing community, some of us, but we'll stick with it and call it the any key tonight.
Oh, and Califax taking a death. But he's got the candle now. So on his way back across, he'll be able to, as I said, burn across the land. Oh.
Yes, sword's still outstanding. It's got to be in the northeast here, right? I mean, it can't be the waterfall cave. It could be the cave under the waterfall.
I don't think we checked the stock level 1 yet either, did we?
Yeah, you're right. I don't think we've made our way to vanilla 1. That's right.
I mean, but the good news is the wood sword is, we now know, not up on Death Mountain. So that's at least positive.
Yeah, exactly. You always hate when it shows up that way because you know you're going to need a million bombs. How many levels have we found so far? This is 8. We found 6. We found 4. What else did we find?
I've got marked 4, 6, 8, and 9 on my tracker.
Nice. Okay, I'm glad you tracked it. I meant to do that, but I never got it loaded up in time. So 4 dungeons, not really the ones we want to see early though. Although sometimes the enemy sets are super easy in those big dungeons, so it makes it a bit of a tough question whether you want to go in them. This one, however, is full of dark nuts, so you dip and leave for sure.
At least darkness don't shoot, so you can run around them. But this room with just a blue candle. Okay, so there was the. Okay, that's what the magic sword is. Califax working up Candle Row. Well, got some gambling opportunities that might be key in this seed.
Yep, no doubt.
Tabby finds another shop, not what we were looking for. And I think Tabby is one of the last spots we think the white sword might be. It's another take any.
There's the Wagyu beef meat, 117 rupees for that one. Hopefully we find some cheaper knockoff meat.
So to get that white sword, as you said, we are going to need bombs. Now this is where Tabby's going to make a decision. You know, he's got the blue candle. He could try to kill some of those gorillas. Sorry, moblins.
Vanilla level 1 is not our sword, so I think this is one of the last locations right here that Tabby's looking at, so I believe it is under the cave under the waterfall? I could be wrong, I could have missed the cave, but... Or it could be this one too, I always forget about this one.
Here it is.
Ew, that's gross. Not the gross spot.
Well, could be worse, could be worse. I mean, on top of the waterfall, I think is a worse spot. So it's not the worst, but it's, yeah, still not fun.
Yeah, I agree with you, yeah. The top of the waterfall is total crapshoot. You never know what's going to be up there.
Okay, well, with the wood sword, Tabby should be able to start picking up some bombs and find that white sword.
Yeah, finding this any road is kind of nice. It kind of broke things open for him here because now he can sort of pick where he wants to go. He's got his sword, he's got his candle. Just really need bombs, and I don't know if he's found the white sword hint or not yet. If he has, then I think that's probably the priority play, is get them bombs, get down there, get your white sword, hopefully, and then get cooking.
Yep, and I think it was Califax that saw
Yeah,
the
I think
hint.
you're right. Yeah, I don't believe Tabby's found that hint yet. Well, there it is.
Now he has.
Now you're just praying for some bomb droppers around the corner so you can just scoot on down there and pick that bad boy up.
Well, now that he knows, he's going to prioritize finding them.
Absolutely.
because that's an item you want as soon as possible.
I love this screen so much. You go to one side, the mobs spawn on the other side. You go back around the other side, they spawn on the other side.
Oh, but give him an initial drop. Very nice. That'll at least let him dig out one of the two possibilities. He's going to have to make the decision to go south or north now.
Yeah, I think with these bombs, and he's explored most of the northeast, I think he's going to wrap up the most of the east side of the overworld here. Which is kind of nice. Save for the power bracelet spot, obviously.
Califax finding out the same challenge with no sword and at level 8.
A nice candle, though. Got the double there. Unfortunately, no drop for it, but a nice play nonetheless.
Tabby
Oh,
getting
globals.
Yeah. Tabby just getting drop bombs all over the place. But unfortunately, no sword over here.
So that leaves, I believe, the one bomb spot up at the top. I gotta open my tracker so I know what's classified as coast.
It looks like 2 bomb spots up at the top, if I'm reading this right.
Okay.
But the good news is they are just bomb spots. They're not power bracelet spots or something like that.
Yep. That's always nice to see.
So Califax probably should have his sword pretty soon.
Califax can somehow get bombs right here. It would be pretty clutch. Unfortunately, that mob is not cooperating as they usually do.
It's going to be down to the last bomb spot. Oh, unfortunately, Califax going the opposite way from the sword.
Here we go. Just over 16 minutes. Tabby's got that white sword.
That's going to put Tabby ahead for a while, but Califax will find it eventually.
Oh yeah, here's 7 up here as well. All the high-level dungeons.
Oh man,
oh
Wizrobes? That's a lot of Wizrobes coming at you.
You're hoping that the first dungeon you find, you're looking for the good enemy set, and immediately get rewarded with Wizzy.
Well, now Tabby's got to decide, do I try to bomb all these walls, or do all routes lead through that one terrible room?
Oh no, it looks to be so. Well, I guess we can sneak through, but these bar rooms are terrible rooms to have Wizrobes in.
Oh no, and a moat blocking with a shutter door? This is not a friendly level 7. Not even close.
Wow. Oh, he's gonna try the room. This is brave.
You know, even if you think there's no way you're gonna make it, you might as well try.
Yeah, I guess you just try till death, right? It's like Gladiator style. You just fight to the death. It's either them or you. Doing great so far.
Oh, Wizrobes won this round, but sometimes you kill the first Wizrobe and it drops a clock, and then you're like, yes!
Yeah, a clock there would have been absolutely clutch, but a great effort though, honestly. Feel a lot more than I would have, that's for sure.
Tabby is retrying. Oh, okay, but Tabby had... Okay, never mind. Tabby had saved it for getting the white sword, though. Okay. Alright, so Tabby is now going to continue more exploration back around where they started, and Califax moving upward towards that wood sword. But we still have not seen level 1, 2, 3, or 5. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, quite. Kind of typical of these seeds.
The game is still like, buy a blue ring, buy a blue ring. You can't afford it, but buy a blue ring.
And put that on your credit card at this point. I don't know how we're going to get money for that. We're going to have to find maybe like a generous room right in the dungeon, like maybe a rope room, first room in or something, or the rupee boss is right close, because it, or get lucky with door repairs, but it's going to be a long trip.
And Califax is in business now. He's got his wood sword.
Alright, he knows where the hint is for the white sword too, so it shouldn't be too much further until he gets it. I do want to say that he's done a little bit more overworld exploration as well too, so once he gets that white sword, I think things are pretty close.
Yeah, I think he knows that he's... Oh, there's our other hints. Those are not super cheap either. However, they are pretty close to start, so if one does have enough money, you could save and look at them and retry. There's level 5.
In a seed like this, yeah, if you can just stockpile up enough money to get all 3 at once, I think it's absolutely worth the save scum and get those hints. Oh boy, 5 is lovely as well. At least we won't have any whiz robes. Tabby has really nice combat. And the clock. Ah, true, and Rexy reminding us, 5 has the wand.
Oh, that could be pretty valuable. You get the wand and the white sword together, you can hit the buttons at the same time and double your attack.
Yeah, I think the secret for that was in level 6. I can't remember which of our runners actually found that in 6. I think it might have been Tabby. But maybe somebody will correct me here.
You know, whether you saw the hint or not, it's a smaller dungeon, you're going to dig it anyway.
Yeah, I think especially because it's the first, smaller one you found that you can actually, have combat in. 4 we had nothing, so I agree with that play for sure.
Yeah, Tabby's competent. Oh my god, there's the wand,
Wow.
just what, 3 rooms in?
Yeah,
wow.
Very nice for Tabby.
However, looks like he needs a key to proceed. Oh, and Califax is going to Aquamentus race with the power bracelet, which, well, Aquamentus is level 1, so level 1 is not power bracelet blocked, but 2 or 3 could be.
Did he buy any of the other hints, or just the one?
No, I just saw the one. I also don't see him resetting to get his money back.
Yeah, that's not a bad hint per se, I guess. Like, you can still... It sort of lowers the value of level 1 for me, right? Because one of the items is not particularly great, although it could be required, obviously, but, you're still not going to get that juicy level 1 with, like, bow and red ring or something. I mean, it's possible, but it lowers the chances of it.
I think at this point, though, the information really matters. Oh, Tabby's setting up for a Kananaki. Very nice.
Wow, and he fumbled away.
That was patience, and it really paid off. And now Califax is... Oh no, Califax, you need to take out that room. It's got your wand. Oh.
Yeah,
of course,
Tabby
with the
just
wood
dragging
sword...
that Dark Knot on a leash all the way over to the door. That was generous.
That was fun to watch. Hopefully Califax will maybe get some bombs and head back in. We'll see. I mean, if you didn't know it was there, it wouldn't seem like a fun room to fight, right?
Oh, absolutely. I think Callie's heading for his sword. He wants that white sword. He knows it's guaranteed for sure, right?
That's a good point. That is a smart play.
Yeah, then he may just turn around and head right back into 5. Trying the screen scroll on this screen, very nice. Oh, I thought he got it there. Oh, that is rude.
Rude is the name of the Lionel's game.
They do not discriminate. In the back, too.
I find when I'm usually get hit on a Lionel screen, it's because I'm watching all the ones that are going, one north to south, and I get hit by one that's going east to west or something like that.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it better. That's how it happens to me too. You're keeping your eye on the ones moving around, and snipe from the opposite direction, or perpendicular one, I guess. Right, there's that big secret for Callie now. Maybe gonna buy some more hints in Scum? I would love to see the other hints, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they could be just as informative as that one. Alright, now Tabby covering some of the area that Califax had covered before. Small figure that's 7, certainly not making up for the big secret being small. I'm thinking 1, 2, and 3 are, at the rate we're going, are going to have to be in Death Mountain or blocked.
Yeah, I think that's all we really have left, right? We have basically the northern half of the map, northwestern half of the map.
Yeah,
Callie could go all the way up to that. Yeah, go ahead.
My tracking's not perfectly accurate, but that's about what it looks like to me.
I really hope level 1 or 2 or either or both are not up in the very north of DM, because Califax went all the way up to that cave up there, so I gotta feel like that spot is a little bit of a lower priority. There's the screen scroll, really nicely done.
And unfortunately, we know that these are not going to be the ones with the wood sword. The wood sword is at the upper right or northeast, however you want to say it, of the map. Meanwhile, it looks like Tabby's working his way into Death Mountain for us, so we'll get to see some of those pretty soon.
Yeah, I can't blame them at all. I think at this point it's just sort of blitz the rest of what you got left. Hope you find all the other levels or lower levels, and maybe get lucky with like a red ring or something, bow and silvers or something like that. Cannot blame them for this play at all.
Tabby keeps getting bomb drops.
Yeah, who do I talk to get the bomb global drops of Tabby? Wow. Okay, there's one.
That's not too bad of a location. First thing in East Death Mountain. But Tabby says, you know, I'm going to keep looking. Ah, no. Tabby is just pirouetting the door. Got it.
Yo, yeah, nice. Yeah, no keys, unfortunately, going into one feels really bad, but 2 open spots could help. It could be a blocky level 1. Dark Nuts aren't awful, especially with the wand and white sword combo. You can take them out in one hit, I think.
Yep. And this could be the item room already.
Well, it's a Rex Seed, so this will be segmented, sure. Nope. Ooh, oh yeah, we knew that already, right?
And Califax picks up his white sword, and he is in business. Just as Tabby picks up his power bracelet. And Califax says, now that I got the white sword, I'm going back to that level 8, which is just one screen away from the white sword.
So far, no key blocks. Oh, there's finally the key block in level 1, but the level gave you a key. Previously, yeah, definitely check this first, right? Ah, see, I told you, it's a Rex Seed. One will be segmented.
Of course it will.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's a 4 heart too, so that's our second drop.
Maybe it's a small level 1. Maybe this will be the third one right here, and then we're done with the level.
That would be the dream, because yeah, the Triforce is just back down that staircase, right?
Yep. Meanwhile, Califax also found something that pushes in 8. Just a transport. Well, Tabby did pick up a key that is valuable. Oh, and Califax found something that is Dig Dogger blocked. Now it's just the exit to the stair he just came through, but that tells us there could be other Dig Doggers in that level.
Neither of those ways bombing is pretty rude too. You're kind of well, not really in the middle of the dungeon, but close enough that there's a good chance that 2 of those 4 walls are going to bomb, but no can do for Cali.
And Califax is not having much more luck in 8 in terms of being able to make progress. Both these levels are not inviting.
No, I don't. We haven't been deep enough in the other dungeons, I don't think. I think we might have had one with the Gorilla set in it, but I wasn't really paying attention to the enemy sets when they went in. But the first few ones we're digging here are not looking too pretty.
Yeah, unless Tabby gets like a key drop or something. A ladder. A ladder is the other item in 1. Okay, never mind. That level 1 done. All 3 items found. Holy cow.
That's massive. That means any key for us when we want to head over that way. Although it's a nice long walk, of course, unless you can world wrap over. But it's still with 0 keys, 30 minutes in the seed. You've done 1, and now you can get the any key. Gotta love that.
It really opens everything up, yeah. Oh, there's the final large secret, or is it the final? Whatever. It's one of them.
I think it might be the final one, actually, yeah.
The Tabby actually is, wow, 28 for the Pepsi and 80 for the Coke. I guess 2 Pepsis it is then.
Wow, it's Sophie's Choice over here with 28 blue and 80 red, no doubt.
Well, I was supposed to say Tabby was in range of a blue ring, but now, well, not quite as close. Alright, so Tabby continuing exploration. We might find 2 or 3 soon.
Oh, there it is.
That's
2
blue
rupees
ring.
away. Do we go back for it, or do we keep
Oh,
going
he
DM
already
for it?
has it, because remember it was only 235.
Oh, right, he was cheaper. This is tough because you want to be efficient in your routing, right? I don't know if there's a blue candle or a blue ring shop close on the tracker. I'm not sure. Maybe I can see on this tracker.
I mean, I see one in the forgotten spot. But here's level 2. Meanwhile, Califax is in level 4. We'll find out which of these has something valuable.
Both green dungeons, probably almost the same shade looking at the differences on each side. Thought this was randomized, Fred. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh no, more whiz robes.
Oh, well, I guess we are heading back in after here. Oh, he's got the ladder. Never mind. Ignore me.
No, I had the same thought, because you don't, sometimes you forget when someone picks up the ladder. I was playing a practice seed earlier today, and I thought Z-Tracker was broken because I had backed out of the level because it was Dig Dogger blocked, and Z-Tracker wouldn't let me mark it as whistle blocked, and it's because I had picked up the whistle.
And a classic Rex Seed fashion, level 2 is segmented as well, as usual.
Now we pick up a key, maybe remembering, oh yeah, there's that any key I could go get.
Oh, that is a rude room. A solo segment in level 2. Oh man. Rex, what have you done? Let's just hope it's not triple segmented. Yeah, 2 likes to eat a lot of bombs in my experience, so that was really rough to just lose 3 for nothing over there. There's a nice bomb.
And Califax going, I could buy more bombs, but I don't have that much money to play with.
I thought this was Zelda 1 Randomizer, not Budget Simulator. Trying to decide to do with your money here. That's some tough choices.
Well, you know, a good video game has all different facets to it that different people enjoy.
You know what? That's how we can market it. Zelda 1 Randomizer. It's your daily puzzle and budget simulator, all in one.
I mean, it's just kind of like how every video game has fishing now, you know?
True. Oh my god! It is triple segmented. Rude. Rude. Oh no, not again. We need the map to this too, wow. This is wild.
And Califax says, I'm going to have to buy some bombs to make progress here.
Califax continuing to work through DM. Haven't seen... what do we have outstanding? Just level 3, right?
That's what my list says, yeah. And Tabby picking up the Triforce from level 2 saying, I'm out of here for now. I don't think Tabby got any items out of level 2, correct?
I don't believe so, no. Let me look at... Nope, nothing on his tracker, so that's rough. That was one of the rudest 2s I think I've ever seen, honestly. Oh, you've got blue ring money. Oh. But that makes a full red potion for Tabby. Now Tabby is... Oh, that's a rough death for Califax, especially because 2 could definitely be up on Death Mountain there.
Yeah, that was, I think he was 3. Yeah, I think he was at the last screen that's not been checked.
That's infuriating when you die with 1 check left on Death Mountain. That is where you just go, well, that spot is dead to me, and if it is, if it's something important, I guess I last location it. Although I do think we have an any road up there, so it won't be too awful to get back to. Just getting to the initial any road spot.
Yeah, it's just two spots away from the any road, so okay.
Okay, that's not so bad yet.
Yeah, I think Tabby's got to decide what he's going to do now, because I feel like, as you mentioned a couple minutes ago, that any key, very helpful.
Yeah, especially if you have the prospect of starting to dig these really big dungeons, right? You could get lucky, you get a lot of keys on the floor, or as I believe we saw in level 6 or 5, no, it was 6 I think, you immediately were met with 2 key doors, so that any key is definitely going to have some value for you.
Yeah, for sure. And especially you can't afford to buy keys with this money you got left.
Yeah, no, and I don't even think we've found any actual cheap keys so far either. They've all, I think the only ones we've seen have been in the either high 90s or low hundreds range, if I recall. But let's get the wand here for Califax.
Well, he's picking up the Triforce. Califax picked up the Triforce out of 5. Let's see what he does next.
I feel like he's gonna go back in. No, he's leaving. I mean, I can see his tracker and he knows the wand is oh, he did pick up the wand, I think. Yeah, he's got the wand actually marked off on his tracker, so he must have gotten it here. We must have missed it.
Well, he could have marked it because of the hint.
Yeah, well, I think I saw it before in his tracker and he had it grayed out. He doesn't anymore, and he just went past the room without clearing it, so... We'll see if he swaps over to it here.
Yeah, you would think he would have it out. Nope, he's just
oh, it's right
now.
here!
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, I think the problem is that the delay got me here. So I can see it on his tracker, but they're about a minute or so ahead of the stream here, so I got you baited. Thanks, Rex.
Oh, that's what you get for looking into the future. Okay, that last place, that was just a door repair. So I think level 3 is blocked behind something.
Well, we got Power Bracelet out in 1 on Tabby's side, so... odds are in our favor. Do we know where the raft is? I thought we get a hint about it, or am I going crazy here?
I do not recall a hint. Not sure. Alright, Califax going back to the same checks that Tabby just did. And that wand is making dealing with the Lionels a lot more fair. And meanwhile, Tabby's taking that wand over to level 4 and saying, I'm going to start making some progress here. I am shocked Tabby has not gone to get that any key yet.
Yeah, he's also been sitting on max money for a while here, too.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like, especially when you know you have to go up against the Wizrobes, go buy the ring.
Yeah, yeah, that's...
Give yourself twice as much life.
Yep. Yeah, especially because the start screen is kind of close to the ferry, too, right? If you can grab this ring, grab a ferry, and go on your way, I mean, you're sitting on, what, 18 hearts, essentially, right? So, definitely a little more comfort in your combat. Okay, there we go. Tabby gets the ring.
Yep, and now he's heading... He did not fill up his hearts, though, but he is now heading... Oh, I think he's going to world wrap over to the key.
Yes, nice, nice. I love it. Ooh, this is a dirty screen, though. Ah, quick screen controls. Beautiful. Look at that.
Alright, I'd say he's ready to start digging some dungeons. Now, what one will he head to next? Alright, good for Califax. He is about to find level 1, and that should get him his ladder and his power bracelet.
Yeah, I don't think Califax has any overworld left. I think he might have this one check here on Vanilla 9, and I think he's checked pretty much everything he can, so I think it's just check this, then roll back into 1, get hooked up with your ladder, right? Ladder, power bracelet, which hopefully we think blocks 3, well, we hope, and a heart, and get cooking.
And Tabby is now searching those other power bracelet spots and wants to know, where is my level 3? And there's level 3.
There it is. So we've got all the information now, so level 1 sort of was the way to unlock things here.
Well, that is kind of the seed. I mean, there's lots of other stuff mean, but at least starting from 1 is the answer.
Classic Rex Seed level 1, segmented level 2 that we know of is at least triple segmented, and so is level 3 at least double segmented.
And with that any key, these rooms are free to open up. And Califax showing some nice Darknet combat as well.
Yeah, that's how you want to do it. You want to pair if you can swing your sword and the wand at the same time on the same frame. The wand counts as 2 points of damage, and so does the white sword. So with 4 health, Darknuts, you can one-shot them. I'd like a link to the forum to petition to never let Rex make a seed again. Well, it's not over yet. We could have like a really nice 9 or something to redeem it.
Well, Rex's seed was really nice, though. It gave us an incredible heart container as the staircase item in level 3. So I think that does that redeem him? No, it doesn't.
A rilling game. Walking down the staircase. That's always so disappointing. Unless you're like 1 heart away from getting a guaranteed magical sword or something, you're always like a heart. Or the white sword, I guess, but still. It's a bit of a letdown.
Now, hopefully Califax will fight through this room. This is, I believe, the ladder room.
Yep, I am pretty sure you're correct. Nice, yeah, really nice use of the double tap there, I'm going to call it. Taking out those pulls waste really nicely. Ooh, that was a clutch fairy, too.
I think the bracket did a good job. These two runners seem very well matched.
Yeah, Califax is behind in Triforces, but I'm positive has explored the entire overworld. Once they get their power bracelet, are going to be in the same position as Tabby. They got max money. They'll know where the Aniki is. Should be able to blitz and make this pretty close, I think. That is a triple segmented level 3. What in the Rex is going on here?
This is a lot of segmentation.
Apparently all the rooms are allergic to each other tonight because they just don't want to have anything to do with each other.
And I think I just saw the floor item in 3. It looked to me like a magic boomerang.
Yes,
and Tabby,
sure,
not interested.
Yeah, I can't blame him. 45 minutes in, you got the wand. You don't really need one more item to select swap through.
So Tabby grabs that Triforce out of 3 and runs. Alright, so Califax is also going to Blue Ring Shop. Chose the left Blue Ring Shop, whereas Tabby chose the right Blue Ring Shop. Hopefully that's the same caliber item. Tabby just did a mags check at 10 hearts, was not able to pick up mags.
That's unfortunate.
Good question, Rex. I did not see if he picked up the power bracelet.
He does have it marked on his tracker.
Another nice world wrap there by Califax.
They're showing off some nice scrolling tricks here. It's a bit of a specific setup on the previous screen you come from. You've got to go right in the middle so you can line up with the ladder. Otherwise, you can actually get stuck in the water. But I have so much trouble with this ladder right here. It takes me a million times to line it up as well. But obviously, you could do this 100 times and it would still save you from walking all the way from the other side of the world's starting spot.
Meanwhile, Tabby's back in 6, and with the ladder and the any key, he's able. Oh, he finds the wood boomerang on the floor in 6. Also not interested. And I believe Callie picked up that any key, right?
Yep, he sure did. So we are looking pretty similar here.
And I think we may see both runners in 6 at the same time.
I think so, yeah.
So we found a decent number of items, but not a bow, not silvers. So both runners have got to be thinking about, I need both of those items.
Yeah, what have we got outstanding? Quote-unquote important items. We've got the raft, we've got the flute, we've got the bow. Not important, but obviously lovely to have. Red ring and silvers are still looming as well, so...
And the
book?
book?
These higher level dungeons are going to pay off, I think. The book would be lovely, I'm sure, right now. Especially heading into these big fat dungeons, you just never know. And having seen 3, 2, and 1, and seeing how janky they are, you gotta be worried about how messed up these levels are.
So we know 1 was important, but we already got those items. We know 3, not important. We know 6, not important, because each of those levels just had a boomerang and a heart.
Yep.
5, I think I only saw 1 item in 5 so far, which was the wand.
Yep.
So, and 2, I think Tabby picking up the Triforce out of 6, saying, I'm done.
I think there was a floor heart in 2 is all we've seen.
Ah, okay.
So really 4, 7, and 8 are the big, payout dungeons left here.
Well, that's what it seems. So if we still have 1 item left in 2 and 5, that because we are 2 big items.
True, yeah. Well, I will tell you something. Rex is a huge #never7 guy. So seeing how this seed is gone after his fingers rolled it up, I'm gonna say the juice is in 7.
Looks like Califax is also done with level 6. Yeah, I think we're going to see some, you know, this tighten up quite a bit between the two runners now that they both have equal equipment and equal knowledge for the most part.
Immediately 4 key doors and 8. There's a 5th one, so any key already feeling really good to have in your inventory.
Oh, this would be a nightmare without it. Alright, looks like Califax might go to level 7.
Ooh, the 7 dip. Yes, I love it. Yeah, we haven't seen a bomb upgrade in either dungeon, as Yorvis Morgan in chat points out. Bomb count could be an issue. A lot of bombable walls in these big dungeons. Oh, we can't deal with that. Looks like we have a way around that.
So one runner with Dig Dogger, one with Whiz Robes. Wow. Although these are, yeah, at least Califax is much better equipped than he was last time he was there.
Yeah, and this room can drop. This triple bar room can, sorry, not drop, can be a push block. Oh! Oh, I thought he got hit there. Oh, of course, you work hard to clear it and it's nothing. This one can also be a push block. But of course, double
Seven's teasing us.
I always had trouble with what blocks could push and whatnot, and I read a good hint from somebody in Discord last week. I wish I could credit them for it, but essentially, the push block will always be a middle block in the room if it is a push block, so you don't have to go around pushing random blocks. This could be push block as well. Oh baby!
And in fact, it'll be the leftmost middle push block. Oh my god!
Right, good call. Leftmost. Oh, there it is! The juice in 7! Hold ya.
So now knowing that Califax has the gamble to do, does he keep looking for the silvers in one of levels 1 through 8, or does he gamble that the silvers are in 9?
Ooh, that's a great call. Sometimes it actually can hurt you to find the bow before the silvers, because in this situation, like you said, do you just risk Triforce and go and hope they're in 9, or you keep looking? Well, there's our red candle. Tabby.
Alright, red candle on the floor in 8. Got it. Yeah, well, I mean, you can do some math, though, and it's hard to do math like, oh, there's a heart container in 8, so 8's dwindling down. We now know 2 of the 3 items are not really helpful.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's a percentage play, right?
So, well, we know important items are not in 9, so I believe the raft counts as important items, so that's got to be one of the remaining items. I believe the whistle also. So 2 of the remaining items, you know, can't be a 9.
Right. Good call. Look at you using logic.
I think someone's got a spreadsheet or something that helps you figure this out, what the correct risk to take is, but I would just be completely guessing. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Rex. It is probably Potato Pony, another member of the illustrious Potato Crew who wrote that spreadsheet. But it could also be someone else too, I'm not sure.
So with that being said, yeah, have we got both items in 7 yet?
I haven't seen the floor item yet, myself. Okay. And I haven't seen the second staircase item in 8.
Yeah, maybe we have 1 item left in 8, yeah.
I suppose both these runners probably said, I've invested this much time in this level I'm in, I'm gonna finish searching it before I leave.
Yeah, I think that's the play for sure. Now level 4 is still looming out there, and that one's sort of, is it small enough to dig all the way to try to get silvers, or do you just try force and go if you get it early? You know, if it's 3, I think you dig it. 5, you could probably justify the thing. 4, Hard to say.
I mean, I've got thoughts on what I do, but this is how I lost my match last night, by making the wrong bet. So perhaps I shouldn't be the one figuring out the algorithm here.
Rando is gonna rando.
You know, some choices you make are, oh, interesting. Califax saying locked in with the Dig Dogger.
Oh yeah, please let us bomb out of here. Whew, okay.
But what if that was our floor item? We don't know.
Ah, true. It could be our Triforce too, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it isn't, maybe it is, but it now puts that doubt in Califax's head.
We've been in this 7 for quite a while, so I wouldn't suspect Califax has too many rooms left. But yeah, that really puts a little hinge in the back of your brain going, oh man, please don't make me go and find the flute.
Yeah, sometimes those things just, that knowledge that it could be that just messes with your routing, because you're now even more convinced to prove or disprove that.
Yeah, exactly right. I was just about to say that. Yeah, sometimes that can really knot you. You go, oh, I'm gonna make the non-efficient but safe play and just go get that flute and double check, right? Instead of just taking the, I guess you want to call it gamble, and just assuming that it's very low percentages there. But we are dealing with a Rex seed, so flute, block, Triforce, and 7 sounds about right. And we'll probably see Goma block silvers.
Well, if it came to that, Tabby has the money for arrows. A step over the water to reach the magic key. Okay, yeah, we got that quite a while ago. But we knew that very early.
Yeah, Goma block silvers would be icing on the cake, considering, like you said, how extremely poor this seed was. Although both runners they were able to buy a blue ring, so it worked out in their favor somehow, so good on them.
That is true. Califax running with half heart of life right now. Oh no. Room of Wiz Robes. That's not going to go well.
Oh, just gets sniped.
Oh, what was a heart container in 7, Rex? Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we're narrowing it down here. And there is the book in 8.
Interesting. So we're down to 2, 4, and 5 as our only places we don't have all the items from.
Yeah, 4 items not in 9 and 2 in 9. This is getting interesting.
Oh, and 2 of those items we said have got to be the raft, which we don't care about, but still. And the recorder, which, man, it's looking like 7. We might need the recorder for 7.
Yeah, it's definitely a potential, so that puts it at, what, I guess a 50-50 chance that our silvers are in 9 at this point, taking up those 2 important items.
Yeah, it seems like it. Now, we know this, but Califax and Tabby don't. They each know part of the puzzle, but not the whole thing.
Yep.
So now Califax is into 8. It's gonna find some of the things that Tabby found.
Yeah, Sortis in chat saying that he's hoping we get to see, he or she is hoping, or sorry, they maybe get to see the map in 2. I believe we will, if Tabby finds the book here in 8, because I don't believe Tabby did complete that or get the level 2 Triforce. So we'll get to see the beautiful magic of it.
Well, Tabby, according to our tracker, does have the level 2 Triforce, but not any of the items.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I've got them. You know what? I just realized I have them backwards on my other screen here. It's just messing me up. So good call. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, now with all that info, I think Tabby probably should head back to 2. You know,
it's Califax who doesn't have 2 yet.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure someone's going to head back to 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him at all.
I mean, if you've dug all of 6, 7, and 8,
Yep.
I would think you'd want to go back and just finish off those early levels rather than trying to completely gamble on the silvers in 9. But this is where you could start metagaming and going, you know what, I'll take the bet that the silvers are in 9, and my opponent is going to search those other levels, and therefore I will win the game because I find them first.
That's a great point. Yeah, this is the point where a little bit of that metagaming goes into an opponent research, right? If you know your opponent is more of a full clear kind of guy and you feel like you're behind, you go, okay, well, we just gamble on silvers in 9 and we go.
And I think with, okay, now Tabby found that bow. I mean, I think Califax with only 3 Triforces probably feels more behind than Tabby with 6 Triforces.
Yeah, I think most runners feel behind. Oh, that's a tough one. Califax has had some unfortunate overrolled deaths and probably got the ring a little later than they would have liked, I would say. So I do feel like you're right in saying they would be feeling behind.
I mean, just some of the finding the sword later, things like that. Just slowed Califax down at the beginning, and that's just luck of the draw with some of the routing. And yeah, we're just gonna be a while. We're seeing duplicate things from these runners now as they're retracing each other's steps.
I am almost positive Califax cleared that entire level 7 and did not get the Triforce, so that leads me to believe that that nasty little dig dogger is our Triforce drop. Hopefully I'm wrong on that one, because we've seen enough goofiness in this feed already.
Well, I mean, if you're rooting for Califax, you hope that's true, though, right? Because Califax knows that.
Yeah, we'll see if Tabby decides to full clear 7.
Versus if Califax had missed a room, that would be really unfortunate, right?
Yeah, that's a rough one. Oh look, there's another one too.
Yep. So it could be either one of them.
Alright, there's the look for Califax, so they have to go back and do level 2 for sure, so we will get to see the majestic layout of that level 2. So we've had Wizrobes in how many dungeons so far? Is it? I never know this. Is there a limit to, like, can only so many dungeons have Wizrobes in them, or could every dungeon have Wizrobes in them?
You know, I should know that information. It would help me greatly, and I don't.
Yeah, maybe somebody in chat or Rexy can help us, because... Ooh, okay, what does the 522 mean, Rex? Yeah, I thought there was a limit on how many dungeons certain enemy sets could be in.
I think Rex is just typing random numbers now.
Looks like he's giving us his social insurance number, or I guess a little bit of a spoiler of where I'm from, but...
You're from a country that puts slashes in the middle of numbers?
I know, right? Tell me about it. Could you... Yeah, I'm lost on what he's trying to say.
Yeah, probably easier if I just come in voice. So there could be a combination. If there's 5 Wizrobes, there's going to be 2 Gurias and 2 Darknuts. Or it could be 5 Gurias, 2 Wizrobes, 2 Darknuts, or 5 Gurias, 2 Wizrobes, 2 Darknuts, or 4, 3, 2. But those 3 are going to fit into those numbers at some point.
So anywhere from 2 to 5 Wizrobes dungeons is what I heard there, because
but it's got to be 5-2-2 or 4-3-2. It's got to be one of those combinations. So I believe we saw 2 Gurias, 2 Wizrobes, and I think we've seen 4 Darknuts. So it's probably 9's probably going to be Darknuts.
Well, thank you, sir, for that drop-in and education. All I literally heard was we can roll up to 5 Wizrobe dungeons and That makes me question why I'm playing this game.
Exactly, and I think that's a Adirondack Rick knowledge that I picked up.
Nice.
All right, so what I heard is next time we'll just call Rick directly.
Yeah, get Rick on the phone. There is a third Dig Dogger in level 7, by the way.
Yes,
Meanwhile-
you usually want Rick, not Rex.
Meanwhile, Califax getting some clutch heart pickups and clock pickups and continuing to plow through 8. And he's going to pick up that Triforce because he's saying, I'm on 1 heart. It's time to get a health refill, if nothing else.
Yeah, I don't know how many items Califax got out of 8. I know I saw the book, and I think I might have seen the heart in the staircase, but I don't know if he got all 3 or not.
I don't think he got the candle, but well, the candle's on the floor. He might have seen it and skipped it, and we just didn't notice.
True.
So interesting. Califax back into 7, but there's nothing he picked up in 8 that would actually help him make more progress, right? He had the map before.
Not that I saw. Yeah, not that I saw. Tabby has to be pretty much almost done with this 7 at this point, so we'll find out for sure if this is a Dig Dogger block.
This routing choice here could be what determines the outcome of the game.
So I can taking a look at Califax tracker here. They're actually tracking level 7, and I think they do have probably about 5, 6, 7 rooms left that they didn't check.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it's like, you know, you feel desperate, right? You go into 8 and you basically get, you know, nothing out of it. The book is nice, but it's not progression, so maybe 7's close. You think, I might as well just pop back in here and see what I'm... That's a 4th Dig Dogger! I'm positive that is a different one.
You know they split into little ones when you blow the whistle. I mean, that indicates, you know, they probably came from an even bigger one, and that's why there's many of them.
Maybe all of Hyrule is just one big Dig Dogger split. The level 7 confirmed to be the ancestral home of the Dig Doggers. Somebody put that in the wiki.
That's what we need is a 2 commentators, a tracker, and a wiki updater, so we can have wiki update fights during games.
Oh man, if we're putting lore and stuff into the wiki, something is not right, I tell you what. Alright, 7 is looking to be the loot block, or recorder. We don't want to get the OGs angry at us.
Alright, so Tabby has given up on 7 and says, you know what, I'm going to go look at some of those other levels and see if I can make some progress on either 2, 4, or 5.
Yeah, 4. Oh, we got to check for Maggie. Ooh, there she is. Time to take good old Maggie out on a date. 14 hearts did the trick. Not 14. 12.
I do the same thing. Well, your brain keeps, you know, everyone does this where your brain goes, oh, the row must be of 10 hearts. And so therefore, I see 1 full row and I see 4, and that's 14.
Yep. Okay, good. I'm glad it's not me. We can blame the developers of Zelda for that. There's room for 2 more hearts there. They could have made it a 10 heart row.
I think they did everything in powers of 8s, you know, was the way they program an 8-bit machine, I guess.
I suppose it does make sense. Who am I to question, what, 40-year-old programming logic?
I mean,
Yeah,
it was pretty advanced for the time.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Alright, looks like we're going to get a level 4 check from Tabby.
Level 4 has to be screaming your name at this point, right? You haven't gotten either item out of it. You still haven't gotten the Triforce either. Definitely the correct play in my opinion. Ooh. Alright, this looks like a side portrait of Squidward.
Califax is picking up some potions. I hope he doesn't go back into 7 after doing that. Tabby just making these Wizrobe fights look easy. And while Tabby works on 4, I think... Actually, I'm not... Well, Califax is debating where to go. And heads back to 7 again. So
there
if
really
it...
can't be very many rooms that he's missing, right? He's just
Yeah.
here.
Well, he's convinced it's here and that it's not Dig Dog or blocked. That's the dangerous thing there, right? You know, if it was just that there was 20 rooms of Wizrobes, then yeah, go for it. But if it turns out they're blocked behind Dig Doggers, then this could all be for naught.
I wonder if he still has a second item to find too, right? Because, you know, you have 4 or 5 rooms and the second item to find. Maybe that's just a viable return. If he has both items, and yeah, I'm not a fan of the redig into 7 at all. Oh, baby.
And there's the raft in 4. Tabby says, I'm not picking up the raft. I know I don't need it. It only goes to 1 spot I haven't checked already, and everything in the overworld I already have.
You know, as dumb as this really sounds, I would probably get it, because that spot is an any road spot. It might save you some time. Although we do know we have to, well, we don't know for sure, but we're pretty sure we need to find the flute, so that kind of negates it.
You're right, because you're right that any road is the closest spot to level 9. Good point. So you can't whistle to level 9.
True. Well, have we got a... It looks like we've got a level that's sort of...
Was that just a key there Tabby picked up, I think? Oh, you're right. Level 6 is really close too, so... Yeah. Oh, there's our recorder in level 4. So I think that's going to put Tabby in the lead now, because Tabby will get this Triforce and bounce back to 7 and start taking down those Dig Doggers.
Yep, you don't need the raft. You check the power bracelet spots and got all the dungeons. This is your last block in the road, and now it is zoom into level 9.
So that other item in 4 could be under that Goma, and we'll never know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're digging for... I mean, unless you have like 2 rooms left, because I mean, the last thing that could really help you out is what, a red ring?
Yeah, but when you already got Magic Sword and Blue Ring, I don't think the Red Ring at that point really isn't important.
I agree. Yeah, you got, what, 12 hearts, Blue Ring, Magic Sword. Well, it could be silvers. I don't know how many rooms Tabby had left.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that thing, yeah.
But, I think he had more than half the dungeon left, so I agree. He's just going, okay, silvers are in 9 at this point. I mean, you could...
No, he's not. He went to 2. He's thinking that they're possibly here.
Maybe he got both items in 4 and we just missed it.
I don't think so, because he's still in the same number of hearts, right? What else could it have been?
I don't know. I'm trying to look at his tracker to see if we missed it, but he does have a second item marked on the level 4, but I can't tell what it is. Oh, the flute, the raft. Yeah, he did get... Right, he left the raft in the basement.
Oh, the flute. I didn't mark down the flute. I'm dumb.
It happens to the best.
Alright, so yeah, he's got 2 and 5 as the only places left then. Okay. So yeah, he's going to finish off 2 before he goes to 9. I imagine if he does that, he's going to go to finish off 5 as well.
Yeah, so he's doing the opposite of what I said. He is going the full clear route, thinking you might as well check what's left. With this loadout too, I mean, it should be fairly quick, right?
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure we didn't have the map in 5.
Nope, there was a heart container there. Now, was that did he already pick up another heart container there? He must have if he just jumped out of there.
Yeah, that was his last item, yeah. I see double heart containers for level 2.
Alright,
level 2's map was some atrocious nastiness that we will never speak of again.
Alright, so level 5, well, it might be the silvers, might not, but we'll find out before we go.
Yeah, this is a hard one. I don't know that I would going to level 5. I forget how much of it they dug. I guess that would be the big deciding factor for me, right? If I only had a few rooms left, it might lead me to go, well, I guess you could argue either way, right? You just go, oh, whatever, we'll just come back.
And-
It's easy to find silvers if it's not there, but
And Tabby's picking up some wood arrows on the off chance that something important is blocked by a Goma.
I love it because I'm pretty sure he's got a potion already. You're not really going to need to buy anything else if you've got any key. A bomb upgrade would be a pretty sad find.
And unfortunately, Califax has been working on level 7 this whole time and hasn't found what he's looking for.
Getting the bad news that I think he's done every room now and realizes, that's all that's left is nasty Big Dogger Central.
Alright, so now Tabby, having found, well, now it's just going to look for dig doggers.
Tabby was able to pick up the compass, which is huge information in this level 7 for sure.
Oh, sure enough, there's the dig dogger and the Triforce it was guarding, so Tabby only has the Triforce and level 4 left.
I think they've got it actually.
Or is that a
got it yet?
Mistake on our part?
Yeah, I think it just hasn't clicked through yet. But yeah, I think he's going to 9. Yep, he's splitting over to 6, so he's heading to 9.
Alright.
So,
I'll give you the honor of telling us what are we looking for, or what is Tabby looking for here in level 9?
I'm not sure if we can switch over to Tabby's audio or not. So if we can hear the roar of Ganon. I'm not sure if they have a clean audio source or not.
Oh, it's very clean. It's clean and quiet. No background music.
Ooh, okay. Alright, I like this.
It's kind of spooky.
Oh, that guy's partying. He didn't get the memo.
So we're listening for Ganon. We should hear him from, if he's in a room directly above, below, left, or right of us. And we're also looking for a shutter door just like that one that did not open. I hope Tabby made a note of that because that is the room to Zelda.
There's Zelda. You know, this 9 is pretty weird as well. Big holes in the middle. You usually almost never see consecutive holes in level 9, so hopefully it's not too long to find Mr. Ganon.
I think it's with the Yenny key, and it shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, this is where you just zoom through all the rooms until you get blocked and have to take a staircase. There he is.
Yep.
Has to be below or to the left.
So Califax is back in level 3. Probably just going to pick up the Triforce. I don't remember if Califax saw both items or not there. Alright, so Ganon was to the left, but we're taking the long way.
Scenic route. Getting money. What? Tabby?
What? Tabby, go.
Tabby?
Where do you...
Tabby? What are you?
Oh, Tabby
Tabby?
still needs silver. We forgot that whole silver
yeah.
thing.
We're idiots. Oh my goodness. All right, so yeah. Ignore us. Oh yeah, we're sitting here wondering, what are you doing? I got too excited.
Yeah, apparently. I'm going to have to mark that down for the next match I play. Silver's required for Ganon. Okay, got it.
You just go in and you just shoot him with regular arrows. We call those the Merc Silvers.
You know, it hasn't been an issue yet, because every time I've gotten a Ganon, I haven't even made it through the first stage yet, so the silvers doesn't really matter for me.
Yeah, exactly.
But one of these days, I'm going to be able to take him into his second stage, and then I'll start worrying about the silvers. All right, so Tabby is basically going to be going around and checking every staircase because we're going to have 6 sets of transport staircases and 2 item staircases. And this is where, wow, yeah, there's Gomas in this level.
Wow.
Those arrows might be required.
Yep. Yeah, if you ever have fought a video game boss that has a second stage, you can blame Legend of Zelda. Trolling you with having to shoot him with the silver arrows after you defeat him. When's the DLC, by the way? 40 years late.
It came with a DLC. That's the second quest, right?
True, actually, Zelda was the first game to come with free DLC. Look at that.
All right, another room Tabby is checking. And another staircase. I think this is a smart strategy, though, because if you take the staircase, that means you then get to eliminate the end staircase as well.
Yeah, totally agree. I think when you're looking for silvers, I think the strategy that a lot of people will say is just take every staircase so you can eliminate them on the map, like you said.
So Rex is saying there's a second stage on ET for Atari. Now, is that second stage where you bury them in the landfill, or where you pick them up out of the landfill later? And while I was talking about ET, Califax has picked up his Triforce on level 3.
I think this is the 4th staircase for Tabby, I want to say.
All right. And Dig Dogger blocking his way to go through the next door. And here's another staircase, which he's going to follow to find out where this pops out.
Just down and to the right.
Yeah, that's what I find with the staircases in my house. They usually just take me, one room away.
Should probably try to get a refund, sounds like.
And there's no magic items at the bottom of any of them, unfortunately, either. Oh man, that was a nice dance there that Dig Dogger was doing. All right, Califax is checking spots on the overworld again. I'm actually not. Is there a level that he has not found yet?
It appears he has not found level 2 yet.
Okay. Tabby just got the hint that the kidnapped is in the southwest of this level, level 9. But I think he probably would have found that out by the time he finds the silvers anyway.
Yeah, I think he walked right by it, right?
Oh, that's right. That was one of the first things we saw, wasn't it? Yep.
Yeah, she's in that little pocket, I think, down there. So there is a little, that means I think she's at I'm going to call it E2. She's at the second up in the E column. So there's a little 3-room pocket behind her. So I'm going to go ahead and bet that, I guess, no, we saw the doorway into her, but silvers are probably sticking in just behind her there.
And Califax is into level 4, which we know is the place to be.
Yeah, this will get him his flute, and that'll get him a quick level 7 as well. Now, did Tabby complete 4? Right, the raft was the other item, so we're not looking at potential silver pickup here for Califax. The only item that was not picked up pre-9 was in level 5, going off of Tabby's tracker here, so it's a 2 in 3 chance that they're in here. I think
Tabby just picked up his silvers.
Oh, did I miss it? Oh, there
yeah,
we go.
as you were giving out the numbers, Tabby picked them up.
Oh. That's what I get for trying to look into the future again.
But,
all right, here we go.
Tabby, I don't know why Tabby left then. Maybe it was just a misclick on save instead of continue.
Oh, maybe. Oh, he's taking the quick route back though. Nice screen scrolls. Look at that.
It must have been a misclick.
Yeah, I would think so. That's an unfortunate one to have when you're deep into a seed like this and you finally find silvers after taking every staircase. And you do that, that's a furious one right there.
Tabby's got to be wondering, am I about to lose the match because I hit save instead of continue?
Okay, I
Well,
was wondering she was actually in the L column here.
that's convenient that staircase basically takes you almost directly from Zelda to Ganon.
Yeah, it's just a straight shot back, right? 3 rooms over and then 3 rooms back, and yeah, I personally really dislike silvers in 9. I kind of like finding them before because scrolling through level 9 is almost always not very fun. There's a good chance the red ring is in here as well, so thanks, Fred.
Yep. And here's Ganon. And there was Ganon.
That was a sick Ganon fight by Tabby. Beautiful, masterful.
And now just a short walk away. Everybody start warming up your fingers. We got some GGs to give to our winner, our soon-to-be winner, Tabby Orange. Stalfos tried to stop him, but they weren't able to. He's only got a few rooms to go through. See if these flames can stop him. Nope. Get your GGs in for Tabby.
Well done by Tabby. Also, today I learned you could silver arrow the Zelda fire. Nice swag.
It's always amazing, those matches that end with someone forgetting that those do damage to them and walking into them and dying in Zelda's room.
No one would ever surely do that, right? Come on. That was a total noob move.
It's more of a rushing stress move.
I think somebody did that a long time ago. I recall there's a clip floating around of somebody dying to the Zelda fire.
And we are working on getting Tabby in here for an interview if he is interested. GG, Tabby.
Thank you. Thanks, Potato.
Well played.
Thanks, Gob.
Apologies for rolling that.
No, that wasn't too bad. I kind of like them when they're a little tougher. So, I mean, it started off slow, and then you know, kind of once I kind of got the offense and everything, I kind of figured it out. You know, the blocks were a little bit, but I was kind of expecting it at that point.
It was actually you had a little early lead over Califax.
Mm-hmm.
You got the sword a little bit earlier, and actually maybe I'll hold off that discussion a little bit because it looks like Califax has decided to forfeit from the race. So maybe I'll talk about the differences in approach once he is in here as well.
Sure.
My only question is, did you accidentally save in that
Yes.
9 instead of... Oh, okay.
Yes, that was totally an accident. And then because I had been kind of saving the entire game, so every time I up A'd, I'd been saving a lot, and I just kind of muscle memory. I just meant to go back to the start of 9. I did not mean to save there. And then if you saw, when I beat Ganon, I was gonna up A, and I was like, nope, don't even want to screw that up. I'm just gonna walk it. it.
Your scrolls to get back to 9 were super fast, so no harm done.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I was like, oh no, and I was like, okay, wait, it's right by the world rep spot. It's not too bad, but.
And welcome Califax. GG.
GG Califax.
And if you are responding, we cannot hear you. Okay, well, we can keep talking while Califax works on his microphone. I think we had some other questions. And can't
Hello,
remember.
sorry.
There you are. We can hear you now.
Nicely done, Tabby.
Thank you.
Kicked my butt.
Well, I wouldn't say Tabby kicked your butt too much. What really it came down to, early on, Tabby did get a better start. But then I think you came back pretty strong. And you'll see that there's one point where you each had a decision to make about which dungeon to dig. And Tabby went to level 8, and Califax, you went to level 7. And that's where it kind of diverged because level 7 really kind of led you astray, Califax, and you ended up spending a lot of time in there. Tabby, when he got to 7, he said, "Uh-oh, dig doggers." Well, actually, I guess, why don't I ask Tabby, what was your thought when you got to 7?
Sure. Well, first, I was just kind of, I decided in 7 I was going to, if I found the Triforce like 2 rooms in, I was just gonna go. Like, I'll find the bow later. I happened to find the bow, so I was like, even better. I found 1 item, and it took me a while just to find a compass or the or the Triforce. Like, I think by the time I found the compass, I had cleared or ruled out most of the rooms there, and then I up-A'd, went back, got to the Triforce room, and saw that it was Dig Dogger blocked. And then, I had a few rooms to clear, and I was like, it could be the floor item here, but I was like, I still have to do 4, so let me go do 4. It could be there, and it was there, so.
Yeah, I full cleared 7, other than the dig daggers that I couldn't kill. I found the compass in the very last room, aside from the one-off room, which I just didn't take the staircase because I figured it wasn't going to be useful. So I definitely spent way too much time in 7.
Yep, that's where it diverged then. I think if you had bounced from 7 earlier, then I think and gone to 4 as Tabby did, I think this would have been a photo finish.
Totally agree.
Yeah, because I figured out 2 had to be raft blocked, so I'm assuming it was one of the 2 raft spots. Oh, actually, I had to be vanilla 4, I guess. It's literally the spot.
2 was not raft blocked.
Oh,
2 was bracelet blocked.
Bracelet blocked.
It was 1 screen to the left of 4.
Yeah, the grave push block.
Wait, what? The grave block?
The power, not the grave itself, but the power bracelet in the grave area.
Yes. The grave power bracelet.
Wow, I somehow have that marked as a door repair.
Nope, that's level 6. That's a door repair.
Oh, level
You
6
must
door
have.
repair. I mismarked it. Wow, I would have been screwed then. I thought 2 had to be raft blocks. I was operating under that assumption.
Oh, okay.
I would have been in a lot of trouble.
Wasn't there a hint? I think there was a hint that said a feat of strength is not required to save the princess. Did we not see that hint in this seed, or am I?
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't see that, and 2 was definitely behind the power bracelet.
Okay, I was gonna say because that'd be very confusing. Okay,
Oh,
so I'm
3 was
thinking of
behind a power bracelet also.
Yeah.
yeah, bracelet was the way. 1 was sort of the key to unlock the seed.
Yeah, and I found 1 really late, and I also the overworld was absolutely miserable in the beginning. I literally full cleared the overworld before getting bombs. Like everything that I could get without bombs, I got without bombs, and then I had to go back and redo the whole overworld with bombs once I finally had them.
Yeah, I had to do like most of the forest without bombs, but I think I saw the white sword hint, and so I kind of knew it was. And then I was able to get some bombs, and I'm like, I'm going right for the white sword.
Yeah, I did the same. I knew the white sword was on the coast, and of course, I last location the white sword on the coast. So like for all the possible coast spots, it could have been.
Yeah, so did I, because I went down, then up. And at first I was like, oh boy, I hope it's not raft block. And then I was like, oh wait, the any road was there. So I was like, okay, at least it's not there. So I'm definitely gonna find it. I'm definitely gonna find this sword.
When 2 wasn't raft blocked, I would have probably figured out it was the power bracelet spot because I don't remember getting that power bracelet spot in the grave, but I definitely have it marked, so I don't know.
What did you guys think of the lovely segmented lower level dungeons in this seed?
Oh, I was very annoyed with 2 because I was just like, okay, could this be a push block too? And I'm like, oh. And then I was like, wait a minute. And like the third one, I was like, oh, come on here. And I was just like, I'm pretty sure this Dig Dogger has the map. So then when I came back, I had the book. So I was like, okay, I can at least find the other item because I wanted to check that for silvers before I kind of kept going.
How was so I didn't even see 2, so I don't know. I can't comment on the segments. But how was 9? Was 9 fast?
Yeah, 9 was pretty 9 was Gria, so it was not too bad. The silvers were like took me a while. I think I found all 6 transports. But I didn't find the second item. So I had found all 6 transports. I was like, still haven't found an item. Like, and I found Ganon and Zelda like super quick. Almost where I only had one other spot.
Your announcers may have forgotten that you needed the silvers and were berating you for not walking into Ganon's room. You can just ignore that. That totally didn't happen.
Yeah,
okay.
That part of the VOD if you ever watch it. We
Yeah,
kind of lost our mind there for a second.
We'll fix that in post. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, nobody found the red ring, so that either 9 or 5 it sounds like, correct?
Yeah, that's the only spots I have is the second item in 5, the second item in 9, and then the stair item in 5 is the only ones I didn't get.
Yep, that matches what we wrote down too. So that could have been an interesting item with all those whiz robes, but I don't think you would have clearly needed it if you even made it to that whatever it was. So,
and it was definitely slowing down, and I had max money. I'm like, I'm just gonna go pop the ring, just because, in my practice seeds, I always buy the ring, and then the red ring shows up like 5 minutes later. But I was like, I'd rather just buy it, and then it shows up, and then, or like this, and then, because that 4 was pretty tough. There were I think there were 3 or 4 like shutter doors with whiz ropes that you had to get through just to get through it.
Brutal for sure.
Yeah, and right, and the recorder was also under whiz ropes, and I luckily had mags by then too. So with a ring and mags, I was able to get through it. But without that, it would have definitely been sketchy to get through that.
How many hearts was mags?
I tried at 10 and didn't get it, and got it at 12. So 11 or 12.
Yeah, that would have been, without a ring and without mags, that would have been much more difficult seed to finish, that's for sure.
Yes. Yeah. I'm glad I just ended up, I was debating whether to pop for the ring, and then I was like, I don't have arrows, but I have 2 potions, so I'm just going to get them. I'm going to get mags. So I get the blue ring, so I just did it, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, I pretty much always go for the blue ring, but I don't know, I died too much anyway. I died too much even with the blue ring.
Well, as Tabby said, there were some pretty nasty rooms in there, locking you in with the
that 4 was brutal. The combat in 7 was kind of tough too.
Yeah, 7 looked absolutely disgusting from what I saw.
Yeah, and I saw every single room.
Yep. Well, 125 is still a pretty damn good time. A darn good time, sorry.
Yes. I thought about leaving 7. The only reason I didn't is because of how far away from everything it was, and I didn't have the recorder. So I was just like, and I found both items in 7 really fast, like 4 or 5 rooms in, and I was just.
Oh, you cleared that blue resort room with the heart. Yeah, I did not. I pieced out of that room. On my second time through, I had mags, and I was like, Let me just clear this just to make sure it's not like silvers or something.
Yeah.
'Cause it would be like the game to put silvers there.
Yeah, so I was like, I have both items out of 7. If I can just find a quick Triforce, I'd never have to come back to this, area again. So I was just like hoping for a quick Triforce, and it ended up being, well, last. It wasn't the last room that I found, but because I didn't have the recorder, I ended up needing to get the compass, and I got the compass in the last room.
Yeah, the compass is way back there. And yeah, I didn't have recorder the first time through there either. So
Any spoilers when match 2 is going to take place for you guys?
we got it on Thursday. Yep.
10 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome.
Yep.
So 2 days from now. Awesome. Going to be a good one.
Well, I won't be able to announce that one. I'm just going to be getting home about that time, but I will gladly tune in and watch this rematch. I think it's going to be very exciting based on what we saw tonight.
Next time.
Again, this game could have gone. It all came down to level 7. Could have gone, could have gone just slightly differently if the end reset if it wasn't blocked under the Dig Dogger.
Yep. Or if
Yeah.
the compass was easier to find. Because if I would have found the compass early, then I would have known that it was Digger Dogger blocked like 10 minutes sooner.
For sure, yeah, it was trolled. No doubt. Any final thoughts on the feed from you guys?
No, it'll be interesting just to kind of watch back and see kind of like see where I made mistakes and see what I can do to kind of improve myself for the next race. So
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be interested to see what I learned watching it back as well. I always learn something. But I knew I was screwed the way the seed started because it was just, I don't think I had a Triforce until like 35 minutes in, and I basically walked the entire overworld twice.
I think you're going to find it was a lot closer than you thought.
Oh, good. That makes me feel a little better.
All right.
GG's, fellas. Go ahead, Potato, take it away.
Well, I think that concludes our broadcast for tonight. So, everyone who's watching, please make sure to follow both these runners. They're pretty entertaining to watch, and of course, we'll see them again Thursday. I'd like to thank PDX Rex, our tracker, for doing a really good job of updating our tracker so everyone can see what's going on. And thank you, Gob. That was a lot of fun working this game tonight.
Right back at you, sir.
Thanks, you guys, for commentating as well.
yep, thank you both for commenting, and thanks Rex for tracking.
And thank you, SpeedGaming Network, for rebroadcasting this for us. It's nice to have a home. Thank you. So, Gob, any final words? I'll let you clean out this broadcast.
Take it away. Have fun and don't mismark your map like me. See you in the next one, guys.